Hi everybody, welcome back to Hall of Fabric 3, episode 25 with me, Sid. And last episode we did a lot of work making netherite stuff using the product from this little farm here. Very slow. And this particular farm we looked at the Inferium farm because it was very fast and was filling up now. I could have just extended it and put more barrels in, but what I actually ended up doing after faffing around was putting in an auto crafting table to make Inferium blocks, which obviously each one of these is 9 stacks of Inferium, and that one is now full, that one is filling, and obviously this has not been quite a week since I last recorded, so but it is lasting a lot better. It's still going to be a pain to craft up, but there you go. That is our lot in life. Anyway, I have a bunch of flowers in my inventory and a bit of dirt, and you're probably wondering why I have a bunch of flowers and a bit of dirt in my inventory. And if you're not, you should be. Oops, hello. Thank you. Ignore this lot for now. My first plan, because I've been meaning to do this for a while, was to relocate this. I don't know how much I'm going to use it. My plan is not to utilize mystical crops overly for reasons I have already stated, and that is mainly because I just find it what's the word I'm looking for here? Oops, hello. Right, let me get some let me get a little glowstone we'll go with. Just the one. Thank you. Actually no, let's take a stack of it. We've got enough. We can always uncraft them just to be on the safe side. And then what I would like is I want a few saplings. If I can get something different, something interesting, even perhaps odd, like an indigo jacaranda. What else? Boab are a little bit on the large side in my experience. Dragon tree sapling, let's stick one of those down, and then let's look for something a little bit smaller. Say a couple of white oak. What else do I want? We'll take a little bit of podzol. Because you can never go wrong with a little bit of podzol. Some coarse dirt, because that's always handy. Some bone meal. Probably want a couple of those. Yeah, we can take some of those leaves as well. And anything else screaming at me. We can take a few of these black orchids, they're nice. Anything else? A little bit of leaf pile might not go amiss either. I think the rest of this is probably try a bit of that creeping moss, see whether that works. I don't know whether it will or not. You can even take some umbrella moss. There you go. That's enough. Let's go. I'm only putting in a little grove. It's like, how much effort do you put into a grove? Well, that's a good question. I don't know the answer, but it's a good question. Alright, so I need a path. See, I'm very tempted to relocate this, but I mean, we could path. We can come through here and we can actually just walk straight. Yeah, that's a good idea. And this is where I kind of thought, now I think what we'll do is we will try the glowstone there. And obviously that's got the advantage, it puts a little bit of natural light down for us. The question is, that is transparent, excellent, so we can leave you. And then these, I couldn't put glowstone under these because they're not full block models, which is a bit of a pain. So there you go. And that kind of gives us this going on. And then if we come in, let's go with the dragon tree sapling first. You can't, I need some endstone. I still want a dragon tree. I'm going to go with some endstone back in a sec. It's not endstone. Right, we're going to scratch that for a while then. I've got the saplings to throw in. So let me get one of these in out there. Nice and colourful. We'll have, let's try and do this sensibly. I know it's unlikely, it's me after all. And a bit of that. I'm really annoyed that I can't get that thing to go. And let's just go with one of these. See whether we can get it in to go about there, shall we? There, nice. A nice tall thing. Yeah. What I'm thinking is we need our shovel. One of the downsides of having a pick that does everything is it doesn't do everything. So we need to come in through here. I'm going to probably come in like this, and then this is just going to run down, I think, and we'll bring it straight down to the edge here, because we'll tidy up this in a moment. But that gives me plenty of space for a few other projects. And I'll go back and I'll put a few grass blocks back in as well, just to be kind of consistent here. Because they're all on that side for starters. So well, let's take those out and we'll do it properly. So this will come down here. We'll continue on around down the edge here. This I may shuffle. I might try and get, if I have like a 4x4 grid of these, 4x4 or 2x2, because I think that would actually be sensible. There's going to be at some point some other thing I want, whether it be, you know, I don't know, I actually can't think of anything I want right now, so probably not a good point to be postulating about what we want, but that will come out to here like that, and then probably continue on around the edge here. I don't know how that's going to work out. And then this is going to come through here and then start winding around like this, and then come down to here. Now I think what we'll do then is we'll start winding around the actual kind of works until we get to here, maybe one more, and then we can continue coming this way, and then you're going to come off there and that will continue on, and then we need to do something with these. So that's the path. Needs a little bit of work in places. I'm just wondering how I'm going to just have a look at. We've got no means of making a path block stair, which is a bit of a pain. I suppose we're going to have to go with the usual birch blocks or something like that. But armed with all of this, we can then start come down and start getting some lighting down, just to again improve the security of our area here. And obviously we have my usual tricks there. We've got a few other bits and pieces we can play with, but that will at least allow me to start illuminating a few bits, just a smidge, and gives this a little bit more decoration as well. So we come around here, and there's probably one going to go there. We're okay on that side. That side's okay. So again, and it gives me an idea of where I need to start hiding lights, which obviously over here, for example, is going to be problematic. We can stick a torchy there. Boop. One here. Boop. Oh, that's not good. And yeah, we'll go one here. That takes us up and lights all this up neatly out of the way. Still got a few bits we need to deal with. Obviously this stuff here and around here, but again we'll come back to these with hidden lighting solutions. This area we'd probably do some, well, this, I mean, it's big enough to do something in, isn't it? But do I want to do anything in it, or do I want to turn it into a nice garden plot? We'll come back to that. I think that's probably the plan. And then around here we can just throw a few more of these. Oops. These little fence gates in, so to speak. And again, it's not going to light everything, but it will go a long way to getting back into here. And maybe just another one here. Boop. That leaves us with one here, which I could potentially just actually do that, so it won't connect, which is nice. Maybe do the same here. Maybe just get a little smidge there. And helps if you can hit what you're aiming for, doesn't it? So, yeah, that works reasonably well. Then, oops, I hit the wrong button. That one. Right, so armed with all of that, I still need, well, I'm going to need some more trees, and I need to work out what these dragon trees grow on, because I do want to grow one of those. Let me have a look, see what I want to do. I think I need to work out what we're going to do with the steps. Around here, what I'm thinking is, oops, not quite that much. Just come in and start with, you know, a little bit of coarse dirt around the place, and the old podzol. Just and again, there's a few other places where we can, oops, throw that in. There is this trick of just coming in with a little bit of that around the base of the tree stumps. That always, I think, helps the trees, and I might do that on some of the others around the area as well, just to bring that in line with everything. Let me just do a little bit of decoration, give it a little je ne sais quoi, and we will see what we do next. Back in a moment. I'm just grabbing a few leaf blocks. These ones do not want to die though. These, so we need to get rid of those. And the other one I do, well, there's a couple I want. One is, where are you? An autumnal birch sapling. Didn't bring any shears with me, and I really can't be bothered to go back and get any. I don't think, unless I've got, let me just check my ender chest. I've got some iron in my survival kit. I'll leave it. I can do this without worrying about a pair of shears. Probably should just stick another stack of iron in my general everyday ender chest though. Now these things should form. They do. Excellent. Because I've got these carpet blocks. I spotted those two hanging around up there. That's probably. I'll get a few more. That should do it there, and that can go and hop. Right. The last thing I need, which I'm going to start trying, I can make myself a little bit of space by getting rid of this button. Hop. Hopefully that works. That's glowstone underneath there, might cause a problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Where is my cherry white thing? And go, grow. There you go. Right. Again, I'm not too worried about the logs. It's these leaves I'm after. Actually, I've got vein miner, haven't I? So, yeah. There we go. Do that. There we go. I'm not worried again. Not worried about what it's dropping. I'm more worried about the leaf blocks, which I must have a stack of. Let the rest despawn. Right. So the hang on just a second. Don't need the endstone. Don't need the cherry logs. Do want the jacaranda. Don't want that. Jacaranda. Don't know why I always want to say jacaranda. I always want to do the R before in the wrong place. Anyway, first things first, we have a slight issue over here with lighting. So my thoughts were, if I were to bring just a branch out, I can hang a lantern from that. That gives us sufficient lighting to cover everything in that area, and then we just branch that up a wee bit if I can get up there. I don't think I actually put my jetpack back in my inventory, which could be short-sighted. As we see it, no, I can't do that. Wait, no, there is a way. There's a way to do this without getting my jetpack. I actually probably should go and get some oak leaves as well. I appear to have lost some along the way. That just gives us, you know, a little, it's just je ne sais quoi. And they don't do what I thought did it. Okay, wrong oak leaves. Those ones do, however, so at least we can get this lot going. And we got another one over here. So that works, and then we've got, I really do need to go and grab some oak leaves. There's a tree out there. There's a tree out there with my name on it. Let me go and grab that. Let me just chuck those out. Yeah, that'll do. And let me go and grab one of these oak trees. Get rid of that lighting display. Right, I shall be back in a moment. I need some light grey. That's grey, tall grey. That's light grey. So for the first time since I've done this, this is actually turning out useful. Oh well, that was white. Okay, did the wrong one. Light grey. Or light grey. Yeah, I got the right one. I was the right one in the first place. I was just stupid. Okay, light grey. Whole bunch of that. Grab my portable crafting table, and let us take some terracotta and make it light grey. That will be enough, just be enough to get by, procure some terracotta. And again, I think we should be able to do... No, I'm sure there is a light terracotta. Huh, interesting. How am I supposed to... Because I definitely saw them as a stair, but it doesn't matter. We'll... it might have been concrete, actually. I wonder whether I was looking at concrete stairs. Although light grey concrete would probably be not right. Let me get a few of those. I've got an idea here. I did get some dark grey as well, didn't I? I did. And I'll have to use that because I'm currently utilising my... we'll take the dark green one as well. Whack that through and get some dark grey shingles because they are definitely lighter now. Let me throw most of that back away. Well, not away, but you know, in. And then we're going to look at stair again. Now, I could have sworn I saw down at this end terracotta brick. Which are made with... So you have to do that first. And that, I think, that light grey one, so if I go and get my light grey now, convert you over to brick. That was shingles. Alright, doesn't matter. There's only steps. There are limits to how far you should go when you're looking for perfection. I mean, let's face facts, perfection itself is a relative term. But we have got the path all done. And need to do a little bit down the edges just to make it look a little bit nicer. But this is the bit where we end up getting interesting. And it's how to deal with this. Now, I think if we just mix and match these stair blocks, they don't look too out of place. They give it a little something like that. That was all of that for those. I mean, really. Let me just have a quick... If I go for dirt stairs, there aren't any. Grass stairs, there aren't any, so that is definitely going to have to be a mixture of these coming up here and shovel again. In like that. So looking around here, we have got all of this up to here is now lit. We've got this in place and it's lit over here courtesy of that. The only areas where we are a little bit dubious are here, which if we pop down that and then throw that on top, it's not perfect, but you know, it will solve the immediate problem. Now is this... Actually that's fine because we can pop that down and pop you there. And I'm actually very tempted to... I haven't got a sapling to hand, but I'm very tempted to grow a tree on top of this. The alternative would be some bush. But that should have covered us pretty much over there as well. It's not likely to be a major problem, but we'll fix it all the same. We'll give it a little bit of a dead leaf pile. We might just come around a little bit with these as well, around these trees. Just to give them that je ne sais quoi. And obviously we still have all of this to do. Around here we've still got one more thing, which is throw a little bit of bone meal down. maybe even up here. And there. Yeah, just give it a little bit of roughness. Do like these an enemy. First thing I thought they were going to say daisies. I was a bit disappointed when they weren't, but I'll live. Daisy gate is not a problem. There. Right, let's... Oh, the sun's going down. We should be able to get a reasonable screenshot from somewhere. Let me just put my jetpack back on. Oh, hello. That's not particularly good, is it? Nope. I want the sun to go down, and I want to get a nice screenshot of that area there. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we have our thumbnail. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording. Let me just double check on the... there we go. About 25 minutes, 26 minutes. So, I did mention looking at all of this lot, except for that one, because we're still not anywhere near for that one. I did a little bit of work off camera, and these some quests to complete. So we did the basic Fisher quest. We have now got the improved Fisher. Bang. There we go. We have done that. This particular thing isn't a complete recipe yet. But over here I went and made a empty enhancer, and what am I missing? Oh, a Mark III circuit. Thought I'd made a Mark III circuit. I shall come back to that one in a second. In fact, let's do it now. Mark III circuit. So I've got a Mark IV, just don't have a Mark III, but I should have most of what we need. Silver plates, yes. So when I realised I didn't have a lot of these plates, I went and threw them all together and made like a big old batch of them. So that is the energy and efficiency enhancer, which that gives us the Mark III drill, because we'd already done that, which was always my plan. We'll put those away for now. Over here we have the Conjuring book. We also have a Soulfire Forge, and we also have a Gem Tinkerer. And if we jump into our quests, I also did pick up an artifact, which was the Everlasting Beef. Not a great deal of use, because it doesn't actually give you any of the nutrients, it's just food. So yeah, that's not a brilliant one. Now here's a question. The Eternal State, can you cook? Hang on a second. Oh, you just cook your Everlasting Beef. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's over here. Let's do that. I did not realise that was a thing. Boop. And now it does, but as you can see, it does not give you anything. I'm going to put it in my inventory. In fact, while I remember, I'm going to get flippers and snorkel in my box, because I keep forgetting those. Anyway, that was actually a little beneficial perk. So we've got you, we're doing you, and we're going to get a random reward. That means we've got you, which means we get a random reward. We should have you. Which gives us what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more artifacts to go. And we got a space helmet and some gold. We put the helmet away. I think I've already got one of those anyway. I have. There you go. Right. What else did we complete there? We completed a whole load of these. And again, I don't want to jump into every single thing. I want to have a look at modern industrialization a bit. Extra generators, I'm really not that bothered if we do these, just because, you know, I don't need them, and I don't want to be completing things just sheerly for the hell of it. Having said that, there are things in Industrial Revolution I'd like to get into. The charge pad, the modular arm, I'd like to have a play with that. Some of these factories would be interesting to go down. Obviously we need to get into the mining rig as well. There's stuff here to play with. However, we're going to take that, which is a Law 3 book. Okay, appropriate. Enriched Nicolite. Come on, go away. And you. Thank you. And that gave us a machine block. Okay, not the most exciting thing in the world, but conjuring, that gave us some nether quartz, which we really needed, some gold and some conjuring essence. That gives us the lesser conjuring essence. I should have that one actually, so we'll come back, we'll go back and grab that in a moment. That gives us some more lesser conjuring essence. Yeah, I've got one or two. So we can get that one as well. That takes us over to the now. I'm not going to rush this one. I want to get a chance to understand it. I just threw me arrows in, didn't I? However, I do want to have a look at this book, because this hopefully, welcome to Conjuring, to begin, check out getting started, blah blah blah. The basics. Right, no, simple one. Making these visible. These writings invaluable assets to anybody. Principles, blah blah blah. Basic gem tinkering. You take a gem tinkerer. Express different facets of customization. Redstone, vendor, and emerald. Lesser conjuration on the top, and then hovering will be fitted with the desired items. The violent conditions necessitate extra care when trying to use aspect gems inside one. Blah blah blah. There's a gem socket and stuff. Doesn't really tell you a great deal more than that. Conjuring essence. Plundering, okay, and yeah, 4 to 1, so presumably you can break those back into the smaller ones. A focus uses, okay, some stuff. We have a scepter. Getting started, okay. That probably would have been best right at the start of the list, just saying. To start out, practice simply supply netherite scrap and some conjuration is required. The first piece of equipment once created is a soulfire forge. Blah blah blah. Once the gear has been constructing a conjurer as well as a conjuring scepter and conjuring focus is in order. Find soul alloy tools. Blah blah blah. Composite materials. Oh wow, that. Yeah, I'm going to have to, because I don't think that I've got a means of getting netherite scrap other than mining for it. Oh, that's a pain. And nether stars for the top end stuff. Expensive, but easy. Stabilized conjuring focus, cool. We've got the conjurer. One of these gizmos inserted. The conjurer will begin the summoning process. Is this just another way of creating spawners? Oh, we will find out. But not today. I think on that note, we're going to call it an episode. And again, I am aware that my episodes are running somewhat long from time to time. So, more often than not, to be honest. So I do I do consciously act to, I am acting to try and solve that problem. But I am happy with this. This work is good. We've got still more to put in here. We've still got a few potential maybe farms or things. I don't know what to put in there. I mean, we've got plenty of these to go and make more of those little 3x3s. I may actually do the 3x3s further over this way and relocate all of this. The only problem is I can't pick that up. But it doesn't matter because we made progress. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.